Kuban Cassius, IFL TV, MTK Global. We're at the first press conference for Warrington Frampton, which will be live on BT Sport Box Office 22nd of December, Manchester Arena.
That was a good advert. That's
Wasn't it? I got it down to a T.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I think we're done with that. It's on. We know it's on. So
it's on. I told you it's
on. Yeah, great fight. We know it wasn't going to be kind of the similar build-up to what Warrington had with Lee Selby. There was a genuine bit of needle there.
Well, there's a lot of stuff going on the internet, wasn't there? Apparently a history which I wasn't aware of. But no, these guys got mutual respect for each other, as you know. They don't need to do all that. There's no need for all the nonsense. They are two well-respected boxers. They've got great fan base, and they've got mutual respect for each other. And they know they're in for I think they're in for both of them for the toughest fights of their careers. They're at the top of the game. It's not an old guy on the way out fighting a new up-and-comer. These are at the top of the top of the tree at the moment. And I feel that there's going to be so much at stake, such an atmosphere there. You know, the venue is going to be split down the middle with the fans. It'll be sold out, and you can imagine what it's going to be like. I mean, it's just going to be a fantastic situation. And it's hard to pick. And I've heard what the bookmakers are betting, but for me, it's hard to split who wins this fight. I can see a case for both of them.
They say it's not just winning the title, but it's keeping hold of it. And after everyone had written Josh Warrington off in his last fight with Lee Selby, his first defence is against someone like Carl Frampton. So,
well, that tells you what he's all about, doesn't it? You know, and the fact is, I mean, I didn't write him off against Selby. We forced the fight to happen. Remember, we got him in a position so that we would force him to the table with a becoming the mandatory challenger, which we did, and then obviously the rest is history. Josh done a great job. You know, Josh is on a high at the moment. Carl's on a high. And as I say, you know, that can only be to the benefit of the fans. You are going to see something special. These are two of the top British fighters fighting each other at the top of form. And I just feel that you're going to see, I really do feel this is going to be an exceptional night for British boxing.
We can expect the tickets to sell out very quickly on this, Frank, judging by their fan bases and the demand for this fight. But as in regards to it being on pay-per-view, how do you expect that to go, Frank?
I expect to go very well. You know, it's a pay-per-view fight. It's a natural pay-per-view. It's not made up. You know, it's not a fight being put on for the sake of, you know, trying to put something together for the fans to buy, just taking advantage of the pay-per-view. This is a proper pay-per-view event. This is an event with the two guys, as I keep saying, are the best in their division. They're great fighters. They, you know, it's got fight written all over it. This is the one.
Any indication from now who will feature on the undercard?
No, not yet. We'll sort that out in the next couple of days. There'll be a top quality undercard on there, but we haven't got round to that yet. We're working on that now.
Well, what a great Christmas present to give someone, Frank.
Listen, it's 3 days, boxing fans, it's 3 days before Christmas, and it'll be a cracker. There's no doubt about it.
Frank, when I spoke to you last week, the plan was that yesterday would have been a Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder press conference in London. We now know the date of that fight, which will be December 1st. We're still obviously waiting for a venue confirmation.
The venue will be confirmed next Monday at the press conference.
Okay, so was there any particular reason for that kind of week delay on that?
Really, it was just sorting out the venue. That's all it was. It was just sorting out the venue. You can't announce the fight if you haven't got the venue, so that was the problem. But it's all sorted out.
Rumours of LA and Staples Centre coming into play.
There's lots of rumours, but you know, they're rumours.
We love a rumour here.
There's another rumour. But you know what? You'll get the answer to that rumour next Monday.
Next Monday?
Next Monday. You'll be the first to know.
Okay. Everything else all good, Frank?
Yeah, we're good. I mean, you know, we've got some really good fights coming up. We're involved with our guys, and I'm pleased the way it's all going. It's been excellent. Really good.
Frank, did you watch the boxing from the weekend?
I certainly did.
And your valuation of it, is that a term, valuation? Your assessment of it? Evaluation. Sorry.
What did I think of it? I thought it was. I thought, you know, again, Anthony Joshua showed that he's got a big heart. He showed he's got a big punch, he's a big finisher. They're all the positives. I thought he was behind on points to Povetkin. Povetkin again showed, he wobbled him a couple of times, and he showed to me that, you know, he can be hit. That was my assessment. I knew what Povetkin was going to be going into the ring because, our guy had been sparring out there. He was in the camp with him, Daniel Dubois, working with him, and Daniel thought that he would beat him in 5 rounds, but it turned out to be was it 7? Was it 6 or 7? 7 rounds. But he did what he had to do, and it's a tremendous punch that he can whack. He can punch. He's a big puncher. But he can be caught.
Something interesting he said after the fight that even if Fury was to beat Deontay Wilder, he would still want to fight Deontay Wilder. That's what Anthony Joshua said.
I'm sure he would. You want to fight to lose. You want to fight the winner, would you? Why wouldn't you want to fight the winner? Whoever wins that fight, that's who you should be fighting, to find out who is the real number one. It's all very well, me saying I've got the best guy, Shelley Finkel saying he's got the best guy, and Barry Hearn, when I did a radio interview on Sunday, said...
I haven't heard that yet. How did it go?
It was all right. He said he was number one. I'll talk about it in a minute. He said he was number one. The only way you're going to find out who's number one is to let them fight each other. It's really simple. And two of them have had the balls to get together and fight each other. So the winner of that, fight Joshua. Well, you do it, isn't it? You find out who is the best, and the fans will see from themselves. He's going to fight Dylan White next. It's the same like I told you he was going to fight Povetkin. It's all mapped out what they're doing. Now Barry's no smuck. He made it very clear when he'd done that interview. Was it that 3 or 4 weeks ago? He doesn't care if he ever fights Deontay Wilder. He doesn't care if he doesn't fight anybody in 10 years. He's got a business plan of 7 years with Anthony Joshua. The thing is, who is Anthony Joshua going to fight over the next 7 years? And if it's going to be like the Chris Eubanks deal that he did years ago with his world tour, people got very, very quickly fed up with that, so much so that Sky dumped it. So who knows? At the moment he's getting away with. That's actually wrong phrase to use. At the moment he's filling up venues, he's doing it, and the public are buying into that. But eventually they're going to want him to see, is he actually the real heavyweight champion? Is he the number one? And the only way you're going to find that out is to put the two best in with each other, like we're doing on the 22nd. I could have kept these guys apart for another year easy, put them in venues here, there, whatever. We're putting them together to find out who's the best. That's what we're doing. And I expect, or you certainly would expect our competitors to do the same with their heavyweight.
Frank, can you tell us anything about the rematch clause for this fight with Wilder and
because our
Fury?
contract has a confidentiality clause in it. If the other side want to discuss it, then if they say it's okay to talk about it, I'll talk about it. But that's our problem. If it is a problem, I don't think it is a problem. I'm sure it's very easy to make the winner against Anthony Joshua. It's easy to do.
Frank, what do you make of Eddie Hearn said the other day that Barry, his father, and Shelley Finkel are going to meet up soon in America to discuss that fight, subject to what happens in your fight?
I'm hoping they do. I hope everybody does that because I love that. That's terrific. That makes Tyson even more determined to. Maybe they should. I think they're talking to the wrong people. But anyway, that's what it is. You've got to do what you've got to do. And if, but Shelley says that's not the case. I spoke to Shelley yesterday, and he told me categorically that there's no point of even meeting. They sent some contract over that was, there's no value at all to them. And as Shelley said, let's get this fight out of the way. This fight's on the 1st of December. Their date is April 13th. There's plenty of time to sell a fight. Why are they in such a rush? Why are you rushing to make that fight on the 13th with who you want to put in with Anthony Joshua and Dylan White? Why are you rushing to do that? Why wouldn't you wait until the 1st of December? Gives you 5 months to announce the fight the winner. It's senseless to me. I don't even get that. Saying it's got to be done now, it must be done and so forth. That to me seems a lot of nonsense, especially when they was talking about the fact that Dylan White was supposed to be fighting on the 22nd of December. So why would you say that? It doesn't make sense. It's senseless. All it tells you, it's another message coming out that they don't want to fight either Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder.
Tyson Fury's been blocking everyone on Twitter. Has he blocked you, Frank?
I don't get on it, do I, that very often? Why is he going to block me? I'll pick the phone up. I want to speak to him. I've got a Twitter in for. I didn't even know he blocked him. You just told me.
He's blocked quite a few people
Really?
we've learned
Has
over
he
the
blocked
last
you
week.
yet?
No, not me.
you're
No,
right
no,
then.
no.
You would have asked him. Twitter him and asked him.
Yeah.
I've got no idea. If I want to speak to him, I'll pick the phone up to him. That's how it was.
You
in
don't
my
need to
day.
Twitter him.
No, I don't need to Twitter or Twitter. I'll just pick up the phone and have a natter.
All right, Frank. Thank you very much. Have you got anything else you'd like to
No, you
add?
talk about that radio show.
Yes. Can you? Yeah, I haven't heard it, but I heard about it. So.
But I mean, the thing about it is, I read in the Sun. They said that I'd phoned up and sort of basically got on the line to speak while Barry Hearn was on there, which was untrue. I was invited to go on the show on the Friday to discuss, because obviously there was the announcement from the States, which we didn't announce, but it was announced from the States, that Deontay and Tyson's fight was on. And then they phoned me, would I go on and also talk about the fight, talk about Anthony Joshua's fight, which I've done quite a few times on Radio 5. So I was on there. I was unaware that Barry Hearn was going to be on the programme. No, Gary Richardson, who I spoke to, never told me that at all. But Barry knew I was going to be on there.
Why did they tell you then?
I don't know. Maybe they. Well,
Bit of a slippery move there, isn't it,
I
Frank?
think it was a little bit slippery, but besides the fact that wouldn't have stopped me from going on there, it didn't stop me going on there, and we said what we had to say. All I wanted to make clear was that was the position, but I'll do that next time on Radio 5. I will mention it to them.
Well, make sure you find out who's on the show as well, Frank. Or ask these things.
Don't bother me who's on the show. I mean, what I've got to say, I've got to say. I'm not sort of that precious or worried about who's on shows. I certainly wouldn't be worried about going on the show if Barry Hearn was on there, that's for sure. As you'll see if you listen to it.
I will have a listen to it tonight. Have you got anything else you'd like to
No, I think
add,
that's
Frank?
it. I just really want to emphasise that I've got to take my hat off to these two guys. That, as I said earlier, they could have gone on defending their respective titles, but they showed what they're made of and got it and agreed to fight each other. And that says a lot about them and a lot about boxing. That you have got fighters who will step up to the plate and who will fight each other.
Okay, and tickets on sale this Wednesday?
On Wednesday, yeah.
12 o'clock, so
12 bells.
if you're lucky enough, try and grab one. Not you, Frank, obviously you got to see it anyway.
Listen,
But.
I might sell my one, I might put it on StubHub.
Frank, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. We'll catch up with you soon.
Cheers.